months ago, I outlined my plans for 2024 and my retirement. So today I'm going to be having a chat with myself to find out how I've got on in preparing for that retirement. So welcome to this week's video. Well, Marianne, how has the decluttering gone? Well, the decluttering has gone very slowly. I've looked through all my clothes, or the majority of them, and I've got rid of 3 bags out of the house, and there's 2 left to go. I have consolidated all my instruments into one place, but I did that a while ago. There's still quite a bit to be done though. So before you move, you're going to have to make the place comfortable for the kids that are left behind. How are you doing that? Well, in order to make the place livable for the children, who are now adults, I have got rid of my old washing machine, which was a top loader, and the tumble dryer has left the kitchen. That hadn't worked for about 10 years. I don't know why I still had it. Yes, I do. It filled a space and it was really streamlined in the kitchen. But I've been pushed now to do a swap out. So, courtesy of my son, I now have a washer dryer in there, which will meet his needs more. The space that's been left by the washing machine is now a recycling station. It's really working quite well. What spaces still need to be seen to and sorted out? Well, there's still quite a few spaces left to do. At the front entrance, there is the shoe storage area. It's a mess. And we are discussing how best to utilise that space so that it's more user-friendly for all of us. We haven't reached a final decision yet, and nor have we actually done it, but that's on the cards. There's also the area next to the stairs. That needs a good clear out so you can actually walk down beside the stairs and reach things from underneath. I've got red filing cabinets there that store all my music, but they probably need a good sort out as well. There's an old airing cupboard space, and it was filled with all my crafts, but I think it's become a bit of a junk storage. Lots of other things have been just shoved in there to get them out of the way. That needs a good clear out. My arts and crafts and music space isn't there yet either. It's still chock-a-block with stuff, and I need to give some time to get it cleared out. I rent a garage, and that's full of stuff too. I do need to get rid of things from out of it. There's probably about 90% that doesn't need to be there, 10% that I will want to keep but doesn't need to be there. Once I've sorted through everything, I will give it up back to the council, which means I will have some money in hand, and that will help towards my retirement fund. Well, that brings me neatly to finances. Do you actually have enough to retire on? Yeah, I have checked out my finances, my pension and everything, and I should be all right going forward. I should have enough money to retire on. I've had some inquiries from some of my parents about online lessons, and that possibility exists. And I have said yes to one family, and there may be one more that might be interested. So I'm waiting to hear on that. But one evening of teaching from the boat online, I think, won't impact our time on the boat very much. It'll give me a little bit of extra pocket money as well. Once I've notified HMRC, I will get my pension. Until then, I haven't got anything coming in. Have you notified all your pupils yet? They need to know, you know. Yes, this week I have notified all my parents from school, and over the last couple of weeks I've been notifying my home teach parents as well. So now all bar one family knows that I'm retiring, and that one family didn't come yesterday, so I will let them know soon. But that's such a weight off my mind that I've actually told people that I'm not going to be teaching their children anymore. And whilst I am sad about that, it's mixed feelings. The time is right for me to stop doing that role. And hopefully the children will move on to teachers who will be able to take them further in their musical journey. I do hope so anyway. When do you plan to move on board the boat? I don't plan on moving onto the boat full time until midway through September. There's a family wedding in Spain in September, early September, and I go away to Lourdes every year, that's August, and I have some theatre visits to make and also to visit my daughter in Glasgow. So that's all going to happen during the summer. So moving onto the boat permanently will have to happen after that, mid-September. And will you stay on board once you're there, or will you be flitting around elsewhere? Well, at the moment, I spend 90% of my time at home and 10% at the boat with Peter. When I retire, that number, those figures will flip. I'll be 90% on the boat with Peter and 10% visiting friends and family back home. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, the wind's picking up. And we'll see how it all works out. But time will tell. Now, 6 months ago, you mentioned about getting fit so that you would be fit enough to walk the towpaths and live a boat life. Are you there yet? Fitness? You've got to be joking. I haven't managed to do any additional exercise in order to get myself fit for life on a boat. I am keeping my fingers crossed that once I stop work, I will be able to do that 30-minute walk a day and get myself fit for September. There's still time, I think, but I do have to make that a priority. I don't want my health to give up on me just because I haven't looked after it over this period. So, fingers crossed, I will be good on the boat. I hope that answers all your questions, Marianne. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. If you have any questions for me about the rest of this year and what's happening, do let me know and I will do my best to answer it. So until next week and next week's video, it's goodbye from me. Bye. And it's goodbye from me.